scarecrow realness. So there's that. Hello. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having a wonderful day thus far. Today's tarot reading, today's pick a card, is going to be a reading all about a wild card message, and I am so excited for this wild card message because I have not done a wild card message in what feels like months. It perhaps literally has been months. You know, Cenus is protecting her peace. Cenus is protecting her peace and doing what she needs to do for her well-being. So we love that over here. If you are not new here, you are welcome to just skip ahead to your timestamps or to the piles, to the pick part of the pile reading. You guys understand what I'm saying. If you are not new here, this is a disclaimer, okay? Tarot is a divination tool. It's an intuitive practice. Take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate, you don't need to take it personally. There's nuance to every conversation. I'm aware of that, and now you are aware of that. With that, here's a clip of the piles right now.
All right, you guys, these are the three piles. We have group 1 with the pink opal, group 2 with the clear quartz, and group number 3 with the moldavite. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you want to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so.
Timestamps are in the description box. Check out the description box. Also, the readings are in the description box. The personal readings are in the description box if you are interested in that. And let's go ahead and jump on into these readings. Hello, group number 1. We will start off with our zodiac die. As usual, I have misplaced the other dice. So, unfortunately, we just have one. If you're new here, the die today is extra. It's dessert, so if your sign doesn't pop up, that is okay. There are plenty of signs that do show up in the cards, as well as this is not the main point, the main meat and potatoes of the reading. So this is not that serious, it's extra confirmation. We have Leo here, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, hello. We have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, hello. And we have Sagittarius. I'm gonna do one more. I don't want just fire signs and air signs. Can we get an earth or a water, please? Libra. Okay. Okay, I'll settle for that. I love you, Capricorn. Okay, thank you for joining us. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's go ahead, you guys, and jump into our shuffle, our wild card message for you. Can I please get a message for group number 1? It's been such a long time since I have done a group reading that I feel like I'm in a personal reading right now. Which, by the way, if you want a personal reading, I do have those in my description box. If they're out of stock, you can just message me and I will let you know when I will have my next availability. Wheel of Fortune, to start us off, group number 1. What does that mean? The Wheel of Fortune is indicating an energy of fate, okay? I would love to sit here and be like other readers and be like, oh my gosh, your fortune is turning around. Things are about to be amazing. I don't know that yet. I need to read the other cards prior to relaying that message to you. But what this is telling me is those of you who have picked this pile, you are turning a page in your book of life. This page is very much connected to fate. The new page that you are turning to is very much connected to your fate. For some of you, this is going to be good. For others of you, this may be more challenging. That is simply going to depend on you and where you are at on your current journey, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is a very neutral card. Also, you guys, I am recovering from COVID, so like me clearing my throat, please excuse me. The mucus is strong, okay? We have the Two of Wands, okay? The Two of Wands is talking about essentially a need to plan ahead. So when I think about planning ahead and I think about us turning a page, right, and our fate being connected to this new page, I believe that this is connected to an energy of you guys making a really major life change or like life decision. For some of you, this is going to come in the form of like deciding to have a baby. For some of you, this is going to come in the form of changing your career or starting a new healthy lifestyle, whatever that means to you. or perhaps even going on a trip or moving or cutting people out of your life. But this is telling me that you guys are looking ahead, you're looking at your life, and you're like, what do I want to freaking change? Am I happy with this? Do I want to keep living what I am currently living? Do I want this to be my existence, or do I want more? We have the 10 of coins. Now, I love this card because the 10 of coins represents an energy of, again, our future and us perhaps making sacrifices in the moment today in order to live the life that we want tomorrow. And I'm a very big believer in the 10 of Pentacles. I'm a very big advocate for like self-control and being able to let go of pleasures in the moment in order to have an overall happy life. Like, I believe that people who give into temptation easily are people who are constantly chasing thrills or what is going to make me happy right now. I believe those are the most miserable people on planet Earth, because like, if you're only looking for happiness that's happening right now, like where is that taking you? I don't know. But the 10 of coins is representing, I am looking towards my future and I'm planning for my future. I'm investing in my future. For some of you, this is you going back to university or continuing on with your studies, okay? Maybe you're switching what major you want to focus on. Maybe you guys are deciding to go back to university. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to buy property or get married or again, have a family. This is very much centered around the idea and the understanding of like, I have to look out for future me, future you. So that is the 10 of coins. We have the Seeker of Wands. And this is the card that truly for me is giving us confirmation that you guys are stepping into a new dawn, a new day. Okay, this is very much, I'm choosing a different path, and I'm very excited about this different path. I'm very enthusiastic about this different path, or about this new path. I'm looking forward to it. So that is what this is telling us, is that you guys are starting a new chapter, or I don't want to say new chapter. You guys are flipping to a new page, right? You are choosing to flip to a new page, and your focus is very much on how can I set future me up for happiness. So it feels like rather big decisions are being made. We have the Ace of Wands, and I love the Ace of Wands for many different reasons, but just to keep it appropriate for YouTube, the Ace of Wands is a card that talks about growth, new beginnings. Again, for some of you, this is representing pregnancy. There's been people in the past who like argued with me about this. The wands, you guys, are literally wands. Like, they are representing wands and excitement and passion. What does passion and a wand lead to? Okay, so for some of you, not all of you, this is pregnancy. This is, again, really being hopeful for what the future has to bring. Now, this is not you going out and receiving your harvest. This isn't you going out and saying, oh my goodness, like I planted all these seeds and now I get to go and pick my garden or pick my vegetable. I don't know. I was thinking of squash and like pumpkins. But this is you, right? You've already planted these seeds and you're starting to see them sprout. You're starting to see growth. You're starting to see progress, right? So there is that. For some of you, this could be a new relationship beginning, a relationship in which you see a future with this person. You have the ability to plan a future with this person. Okay. Same thing with a job, you guys. Again, because this is a wild card message, this is going to be left up to your own personal interpretation of what's going on in your life at this moment, right? Are you focused on work? Are you focused on obtaining more wealth, more money? Are you focused on your education? Did you just meet somebody new that you're really optimistic about? That is all going to be relevant depending on who you are and what's going on with you. So, can I please get, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna take the jumpers. Can I please, okay. Here, we will place you right there for now. Okay. We have a celebration, going out, having fun with your friends, having a silly, goofy time, being silly, goofy girls. So more fun, celebration. I think that that makes sense, you guys, especially because we are in the time of the year where, right, the holidays are around. They are amongst us. So I can see you guys, that could just be representing like spending more time with your family, spending more time with your friends, socializing more, having a good time in regards to that. Okay, love that. That's great. Fantastic. Mwah. The Two of Cups. This is a union of two things that are meant to be together. Now, because this is a wild card message, I'm not going to say this is your soulmate. I'm not going to say this is your husband or your wife. What I will say is this is something coming into your life again that is fated, that is destined for you. This could be a person, an opportunity. This could be a new path. This could be a new location, but this is something that is meant for you, okay? And it's going to very much be in alignment with yourself. So I also want to say this, you guys, for those of you who are getting into a relationship right now, this is not me saying that relationship is going to be doomed, because that's not necessarily what I'm seeing, or that this new job is going to be doomed. But what I will say with this is you are attracting what you are putting out. So if you are unhealed, if you still have things about yourself that you have not addressed, if you have gone around and done things that are questionable, perhaps you are going to be encountering some questionable experiences. The reason why I want to tack that on here is, again, because of this Wheel of Fortune. This next page, you guys, is a page in which you have brought about this energy. What you are about to receive is what you have put out. So this Two of Cups could be beautiful and magical, and this could quite literally be you meeting your person, or what goes around comes back around, and maybe that's not great. So keep that in mind, okay? But that, again, is going to depend on you. And I know not everybody believes in karma. I really personally don't care if you believe in karma or not. Like, it's going to come around whether you believe in it or not. So we have the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords is heartbreak. Not great. This could be representing heartbreak for some of you. For others of you, this is letting go of that old page, right? Finally turning the page and letting go of what was and embracing what is now. Could be a little bit difficult. I do want to go ahead and get confirmation for you guys on that, because I don't believe that this is you guys getting your heart literally broken. Can I please have confirmation on the Three of... Okay. Okay. Sorry. We have the Four of Wands and we have the Six of Cups. The Four of Wands is indicating an energy, you guys, essentially of celebration, of stability. The Six of Cups is our past. I think you guys are addressing things from your past that may have hurt you. This could be the relationship with your mother, with your father, the relationship with your sibling, the relationship with perhaps a friend that you've had a falling out with. I feel like there are things that we are addressing from our past. So this has already happened. If you are not currently heartbroken, don't worry, you're not about to get your heart broken. You are simply addressing things that have already occurred, okay? And I do believe that you are finding more stability and more peace with things that have hurt you previously. So we will now go ahead and move on to the oracle card portion of this reading. Can I please get a wild card? All right, that was too spicy for me. Whoa. First card that actually showed up for you guys is assess. The bench. What is the bench? What is the bench? The bench is the Two of Wands. The bench is you sitting back, like I've already stated, and saying, is this the life I want to live, or do I want change? Like, am I going to be satisfied and content and happy with what I'm currently doing, with where I'm currently at? How can I improve? How can I move forward? That is the bench, okay? We have the Pillar as well, and this is support. I do believe that you guys are being supported at this time. I'm obviously biased because I believe that my audience is mostly good and sweet and kind-hearted individuals. So I do believe for most of you, this is going to be a positive shift that's taking place in your life, and you are going to be surrounded by love and support during this shift. I obviously have to account for the little demons that run around on the internet. So this support to me is showing up as like you guys receiving again what it is that you have put out. We have the Bull, and this is resist. So some of you, this transition may be a little bit more challenging than for others. I believe that this is being handed off to people who can handle it. I don't think that this is for everybody. I don't think that all of you are coming up against resistance when you're trying to turn this page. I think for some of you, the resistance or the challenges that you are facing in this next chapter are more so related to the fact of like, it's giving me, and I hate this analogy because it's so basic and boring, but it's giving me very much like the diamond under pressure, right? Like we are creating something amazing by putting this much weight, this much pressure under you, right? So I'm seeing this resistance as almost like sharpening your knives, sharpening your tools. Specifically for those of you who are going through a transition when it comes to your education or when it comes to your career, it very much feels like you're coming up against challenges. But again, these challenges are sharpening your tools. We have the Lizard here, which is renewal, which is the Ace of Wands, which is the Seeker of Wands, okay? Both of these cards very much do represent spring-like energy and moving forward to a new age, to a new energy in your life, to a new chapter. And then we have release, which this is what I was referencing when we were talking about the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords and cards like it that tend to carry heavier energy, it's not always that you are literally going through actual heartbreak or you're going through actual tragedy, right? Sometimes it's simply representing like you letting go of something and moving on and freeing yourself from a cage that you previously had yourself in. Whether it was a literal, like I'm keeping myself in this career that I'm unhappy with, or I'm keeping myself in this relationship that I'm unhappy with, or I'm going to keep studying this subject, this area of profession because I feel like I have to, or because my family expects it. Like you're freeing yourself from things that have hurt you, okay? All right, I have not used this deck in months, and I'm very excited to use it for you guys today. Can I please get we have blind spots and protection. So I do believe for those of you, again, who have picked this pile, you are coming up against obstacles that perhaps you are not capable of anticipating, right? You are coming up against challenges, you are coming up against certain hurdles that you as this moment are not anticipating. However, again, you do have protection here. You have that support. So when you guys are going through this pressure situation or this challenging situation, I want you guys to remember that you are protected and you have support, okay? Whether you realize it or not, you are protected and you have support. Okay. Can I please have a message? Sadness. We have sadness in a letter. You guys may be receiving a letter that is making you sad. It's also very possible, you guys, again, this is revisiting things from our past. And the reason I keep talking about our past is because we have that Six of Cups. We also have a visit. This could be representing family members or friends coming to visit you during the holidays. It could also be you going to visit them during the holidays. Okay. A wild card message. Group. We have a shadow self here, so some of you guys may be focusing on some shadow work, specifically those of you, if I'm talking about karma or I'm talking about what you have put out is coming back, if you are scared right now or if you are worried, specifically you you specifically are going to be focusing on your shadow self. I know there's not many of you here who feel that way or who are concerned about that, but for those of you who are, this is a beautiful opportunity for you to start again and for you to change the course of what it is that you are putting out, what it is that you are putting into the world, okay? And we have truth. Seeking the truth, receiving truth. Can I please? Beautiful. So we will talk about the first one that came up, and this is resilience. And what does it say? Burn away the past. Kind of funny, kind of interesting that I've been talking about that this entire reading. I love this for you guys because when we burn away our past, specifically things that bring us pain or sadness, when you're able to let those things go, truly, 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 it's so incredibly freeing. So this makes me very happy for you guys, group number 1. Because what this is telling me is that there is a level of freedom that you are experiencing. We have become a loving mirror. And again, I think this goes back to the karma. Become a loving mirror. Put out what you expect to get back. And then we have, there's a solution for every problem. Again, you are being supported, group number 1, okay? The challenges that you may face, which it doesn't feel like there's an overwhelming amount of challenges here for you, but the challenges you may face, you guys, you are being supported, you are protected, all is going to work out, okay? I promise it's going to be okay. I do want to go ahead and pull from just one more deck for you guys. Oof, my ears are ringing. Can I please? Okay. I want you guys to take this separately because I don't think that all 3 of these cards is for every single person here. Take which card resonates with you the most. Obviously, that goes for all of them, but specifically these 3. We have guilt, and this is guilt, shame, deep remorse over past actions, and words are hindering this situation. There's definitely some individuals here who perhaps have not behaved in a way that you are proud. Maybe you have not behaved in a way that you are proud, okay? That does not make you a bad person just because you've done bad things. You have the ability to change. You have the ability to heal and get better. I don't believe that we are the worst things that we've ever done. That may be a controversial take, but I just believe that humans are more complex than that. So please, if you have been struggling with addiction, if you have been unkind, if you feel like you have acted in ways that are not the best, I want you to know that you are capable of change and you are not bound by, again, the worst thing that you've ever done. You can change. You have to take control of that though, and you have to take initiative in order to have that ball start rolling. So I don't think that's very many of you, but I do believe that there are at least a few people here who really do need to hear that message. We have the divine masculine and a new love, and it says a new love or a new phase in love is beginning. And I believe this very deeply for you guys, and this is not talking necessarily about love. Obviously, for some of you it is. What this is more so referencing is a new chapter, again, a new page in which you guys have the freedom to create the life you want to create. And I believe a lot of you are taking advantage of this turning the page moment, okay? So, group number 1, that is what I have for you. Thank you so very much for allowing me to read for you today. I appreciate it. I am sending you so much love, and that is all I've got. So, bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. We will start off with our zodiac dice. If you are new here, the zodiac, I only have one, per usual. Can't find the other one. If you're new, the zodiac die, in this case, it's just extra. It's dessert. If your sign doesn't pop up, my dear, it's really not that serious. The main meat and potatoes of this entire thing is the cards. Also, not for nothing, there are also zodiac signs that show up in the cards, so. All right, let's wiggle. We've got Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello, Leo. We've got Libra. Hello, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius. Hi, Saggy. Scorpio. Gemini. Okay, all of the air signs. Oh, wait, no, what am I saying? Not Aquarius. Pisces. Hello. Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay? Let's go ahead and start our shuffle. If you guys want a personal reading, description box is where you will find them. If they are out of stock, please feel free to message me on Etsy and I will let you know when I can squeeze you in. Can I? Wildcard message. Also, you guys, I am still recovering from COVID, so if I am coughing or if I sound congested, that is why. Can I? Okay. There are cycles that need to be broken. Group number 2. I will just say this. If you are sensitive, if you are not open to hearing a message that's not gentle, excuse yourself. All right? I do think this is an important message. I'm not somebody who believes that like bad things happen and like, oh, it's like just awful. I do believe there's a purpose to why these cards came out. But if you can't handle that right now, protect your mental health. Okay, jumping into it. 4 of Cups. This is a very, I don't want to say it's a useless card, but it's just very blah. It's not given very much. It's a card that represents essentially receiving an offer and not knowing if you want to take it or not. I see it as fence sitter energy. Somebody who is very indecisive, somebody who almost doesn't want to make a decision. That is the energy that this card holds, okay? Which I think is why I don't like it, just because, like, be decisive. But that is essentially what that card is talking about. Now we have the 8 of Swords. This is talking about feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling held back. I'm going to jump around in this reading. We have the 8 of Coins as well, and this is a loop. This is a cycle, okay? This is doing something over and over and over again, which sometimes can be productive if we're building something positive. However, if we are doing something over and over and over again and we feel stuck and we're lacking progress, obviously that's not positive. So again, if you are sensitive, this is your time to leave. The cards are quite literally, group number 2, screaming at you to wake the F up. Like, that's quite like, stop doing this. Like, why, girl? Why are you continuing this cycle? Why are you continuing to go back to that man? Why are you waking up every day and going to work and working a job that you freaking hate and you're not doing anything to improve your situation? You're not trying to look for a new job. You're not looking at possible different ways for you to maybe go and gain a new skill set or go to school or, again, just apply for a different job. Like, you're not doing anything, and I get it. We're tired, we're attached, we are comfortable, but also unhappy. The cards are like, get up, like, wake the hell up. Do you want to stay here? Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna stay here. If you are sitting here waiting for Prince Charming to come and save you, it's not happening, girl. You need to wake up and break the cycle. And for some of you, this is a relationship. Either platonic or maybe with a family member or with a romantic part. Literally 0 tolerance. If this is something that where you literally feel stuck and you feel like it's toxic, wake up. Wake up. He's not going to change. He hasn't changed. Move on. Okay? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, you guys, but it's so clear that the cards are just like, get the hell up. Move on. We have the Star on the Tower. The Star is the only thing in this reading that is making me feel like there is a possibility for some of you to get out of this. Because I do believe that there are a lot of people who are watching this who hear what I'm saying, either don't like what I'm saying or don't want to change. And that's fine. Do what you want to do, right? Live your life. It's not going to affect me. But quite literally, it will affect you. So the Tower is essentially saying, if you do not let this go, you will continue to bleed. You will continue to feel pain. You will continue to be miserable. You will continue to catch him doing this or catch him doing that or catch her doing this or catch her doing that. You will continue to feel disrespected. You will continue to, I can go on and on and on. If you want to live in this crumbly, rotten, decaying, moldy tower, go ahead. Do it. Do it, live in it, but stop talking about it. Stop complaining about it. Stop saying, oh my God, I hate my life. What are you doing to fix it? Absolutely nothing. I'm just waiting for things to change. I understand, again, this is again where nuance comes in. I understand everybody's situation is different, and it may not be as easy as just leaving or applying for a new job. I understand that. But you have to do something. There has to be some type of movement in order to get you out of this situation. And if this is not resonating, my dear, again, this is not for you. This is very much a clear-cut message, which tells me that this is a very specific message for very specific people. You got to cut the cycle. And you know what cycle I'm talking about, and you don't want to cut it because, again, you're either attached, you're comfortable, you don't think that things can get better, you have self-limiting beliefs, and you need to like be shaken. Like somebody literally needs to go up to you and shake you and be like, wake up, what are you doing? The Star is a really positive card, you guys. This card is representing hope and faith for the future and a possibility for things to be new, a possibility for things to be better. But things can't get better if you don't break the cycle. If you stay in the cycle, this is going to keep happening. And at that point, you are choosing to be unhappy. Now, this is not for people who are still under the control of, like, let's say you are not an adult yet, right? And your parents are still responsible for you. This is not for you. That's not relevant for you. This is not relevant for you. For those of you who are in a toxic relationship, I understand that it's not always easy to leave, especially if you're financially dependent on that person. It's not easy to leave if that person is being abusive and hurting you and you're scared to leave. I understand that. But you have to stand up and you have to come up with a plan of how you are going to remove yourself from this situation, because if you don't, it's not going to get better. They're not going to magically wake up and decide to be a good person, okay? That's not going to happen. If you keep dealing with the same reoccurring issue and you're just hoping that things are going to improve, I am so sorry, but it's not. What's going to improve the situation is you changing the situation or you doing something differently to get yourself out of that situation. Even if it takes a while, even if it takes months, even if it takes years, start planning now so that you can get out later or move on later or get a new job later. Okay. Now we also have the Sovereign of Coins. This is balance, this is harmony. Some of you really do need to focus on your financial situation. Actually, I think all of you, you would benefit from increasing your finances or focusing on finding balance in regards to work and your personal life, okay? Drawing boundaries with work and your personal life. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and ask for confirmation on the Tower really quick. The World. So you can choose to stay and suffer and be angry and be upset and be unhappy with your circumstances. And eventually it's going to fall apart anyways. But you're just going to have a longer amount of time being unhappy and being miserable. Or you can start planning your escape, start planning your next move, start planning your adjustment, and your happiness will be in closer proximity. Like, that's quite literally, you guys, all this is coming down to. And I'm sorry, again, if I'm being harsh, but like, the cards are quite literally screaming, wake the F up, break the freaking cycle. Like, stop it. This is getting ridiculous. Okay. Okay. I usually won't accept this many cards. But the way it came out, it felt correct. Where shall I start? We'll start here. Recharge. Retreat now for important self-care. Some of you guys are neglecting the absolute F out of yourselves, okay? Some of you guys are quite literally just throwing your needs to the side and catering to somebody else's needs. Now, if you have children, I understand. And I am not talking to all of you mothers out there. I understand. But if it's anybody else, unless it's like an elderly parent that you're taking care of, and even then, that's like, but quite literally, if it's anybody else that you are sacrificing your needs for, stop. Like, literally stop. They are not as important. You will not have the ability to continue to give if you are constantly draining from your own resources, okay? And sometimes you have to be the freaking bitch. Sometimes you have to be the bad guy. Sometimes you have to, like, I can't answer the phone to my friend because, like, I can't keep doing this. Sometimes you have to say, you know what you did wasn't okay, and I'm not going to accept A, B, and C. Sometimes you have to just be like, no, I'm not going to come in on a shift that's not mine. Like, this is my day off. Sometimes you just have to be the bitch. Sometimes that is what you need in order to take care of yourself, and that is okay. If people dislike you for it, that's not your problem. That is their problem. Having healthy boundaries is not a crime. Having healthy boundaries doesn't make you literally a bad person. If anything, the people who are disrespecting your boundaries or who think less of you because you're setting boundaries are the bad ones. So, and I'm sorry I'm getting so passionate, you guys. It's just very frustrating for me because I feel like the energy that the cards are bringing is frustration. The energy that the cards are bringing is quite literally like hitting your head up against a freaking brick wall. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, stop. And it's just flustering me a bit. Anyways, trust. I need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. Sometimes we are forced to take a leap, even when it's scary. Sometimes we are forced to go in a direction that feels foreign, that feels unfamiliar. And we're like, oh, like, I don't know, like, I'm scared. I know this person's not right for me, or I know this job's not right for me, or I know this friend is draining me. And it's like, I'm scared to move on, or I'm scared to let this go. And it's like, you have to trust that what has been shown to you is what's going to continue to happen, and you have to trust that there's better out there for you. We have lessons of Pluto. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. Pluto is not a nice planet. We love Pluto the most, but he's not nice. This is patterns of control, power, manipulation, intense push and pull. Attraction, intimacy is not possessive. This is abusive, right? An intense push and pull is a form of abuse. Manipulation is a form of abuse. Control is a form of abuse. So this is what I feel like a lot of you are dealing with. And again, for some of you, it is a personal relationship, and for others of you, it has to do with work. And it's like, I know it's not easy. I know me saying pick up your crap and leave is easier said than done. I get that. But you have to do something, group 2. You have to make a plan. You have to set those boundaries. You have to do something, because what you are doing is not working. If you stay complacent in the situation, you're not going to see the change you're envisioning. It's going to keep being the same. Transformation also comes up with Pluto. So change, which, funny enough, the next 2 cards are all about change. We have renewal and adventure. A return of passion and play. Community is healing. Laughter, travel, and new things can respark your love life or just your life. So moving, travel, community is healing. We also have new patterns. Do things differently in order to bring health and vitality into your love life, into your life period, because this is not necessarily a love reading. You guys, please take this. Please take this. If you are still here and you are still listening to this, it's because you need to. It's because this message is for you. Please take a screenshot of this. Please save this. Please remember this. Please. This is so incredibly important. Please. We have twin flame. Here's the thing, how I feel about this word. I believe that twin flames 100% are a thing. 100%. I believe soulmates are a thing. I believe karma is a thing. I believe past lives are a thing. I genuinely believe it in this terminology. However, I do not believe that the majority of the population is going to be experiencing this type of connection. Why? Because this connection is, there's many reasons. I'm not going to get into it. The point is, I believe that this has been misused and abused, and people have convinced themselves to stay in abusive relationships because this is my twin flame. Please, you guys, please understand that nobody who is connected to your soul and meant to be in your life is going to continuously hurt you. Now, humans are disappointing, and I say this all the time. You cannot expect perfection out of humans. Humans are disappointing. Everybody in your life at some point is going to disappoint you, and that's not like that's just reality, right? Humans are inherently disappointing. We are imperfect. That's okay. But I'm talking about abuse. I'm talking about continuing a pattern that's making you unhappy for years and years and years without even a speck of change. That is not your twin flame. That is not your twin flame. That is not your twin flame. Okay. I'm gonna move on. Okay. I feel like I've gotten so used to doing personal readings, and I feel like the personal readings are so much lighter than this. And I don't feel like I ever get such strong, like, get out type of vibes. So it feels a bit overwhelming. Release. The cards, you guys, are just screaming. Like, literally screaming, okay? Enchantment. All right, not the siren. Not the siren, okay? You guys, this is a dangerous situation. Again, and it's not necessarily because your life is literally in danger, but it's because you are wasting your precious, beautiful life on a workplace that doesn't appreciate you or takes advantage of you. You're wasting your life on a relationship with a person who isn't improving, who is selfish, who is self-centered, who is childish. Like, don't let the siren drown you. Like, your life is worth so much more. Okay. May I get a message? We have a prophet. Focus on your bag. The men and the women in the classroom right now, focus on your bag. Focus on your money. Focus on your work. If you are unhappy, if the problem is work, please focus on how to fix that. Please focus on how to move in a different direction, on how to improve that. Please, 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 okay? House. Some of you guys are going to be moving. Some of you guys need to start looking for places to move. I also do believe the house is representing protection and safety and seeking that out. Comforts, perhaps. A misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. So when I see this card come up, I oftentimes view it essentially as us being like tricked, right? Or us thinking that something is safe and completely harmless when in reality, it's not. It's draining and it's exhausting and it's abusive and it's this and it's that. And it's like, I just think this is like, I thought it was a safe situation. And now I'm realizing that it's swallowing me whole and I don't even feel like I have the ability to leave. So this whole reading very much feels like getting ourselves unstuck. Okay. We have the owl here. Wise seeing, wise action. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Group number freaking 2. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Sometimes, oh, this is so frustrating. This is frustrating, you guys, because I feel like I want to be the friend in your life that's like, I love you and I want what's best for you, and nobody else is going to tell you, so I have to tell you this. Open your freaking eyes. Like, you are getting played. You are getting bamboozled. You are getting the wool thrown over your eyes. Like, open your freaking eyes, my friend. Wise seeing, wise action. I do not want you guys to pay attention to what others are saying to you, right? If somebody's saying like, oh my God, I appreciate you so much, and then they are quite literally doing things to show you that they don't appreciate you. If somebody's like, oh my God, I promise I'm never going to do that thing again, and then they continue to do things to show you that they are going to continue to do that again, open your eyes. Stop listening to the words of liars. Stop opening your ears to things that you want to hear. Open your eyes. What is happening right in front of you? By the cauldron. We have the cauldron here, and this is synergy and healing. All right, healing needs to take place for this group number 2, okay? Here's what this is. Cycles need to end. You can choose to stay here and be unhappy, or you can choose to move on and let go. That is that. There is quite literally nothing else that's showing up for you. I do feel like for a lot of you, your focus should be on money. For one reason or another, your focus should be on your career or on creating abundance for yourself, whether that's to get yourself out of a bad relationship or a bad situation with your family, or whether that is focus on your money because your workplace is rubbish and you need to move on from that. But regardless, I do feel like that is where the focus, the positive focus should be. Everything else, you guys are going to have to let it go. And again, if you don't, eventually it's going to crumble on its own, but that's just prolonging your unhappiness. So I love you guys, group 2. I'm sorry again that I got a little excitable. This was a lot of energy to deal with. And again, I just want the best for you guys. So please, if you've been looking for a sign or a wake-up call, this is it. I love you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And that is all I got. Bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and start with our die. I've obviously lost again the other one, so we have one today. Pisces. Hello. Aquarius. Hello. Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. You've shown up in every single pile. Scorpio. Happy early birthday, Scorpio. You guys know you are my babies. You are my lovers. I love you. I'm obsessed with you. Pisces. I also love you so much, Pisces. And Aries. Hello, Aries. Sun, moon, rising, you guys. Okay. I love all of you. BTW. Let's go ahead and start our shuffle. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do have those in my description box. If they're out of stock, please do message me. I am also taking requests for an hour-long reading. We have Justice as our first card. What is the message for group? Interesting. We have Justice, which is a beautiful card for us to start off on because Libra, yet again, here you are. Justice is a card that speaks on balance, right? So the wrongs that have been done to you are being made right. I see this as essentially the scales evening out in your life, okay? So if you feel like things have been out of whack or a little chaotic or unfair or lacking balance, this is telling me that balance and harmony is returning to your life. Now, if this has been the pattern for you and you feel like things have been harmonious and great and you're like, are they going to continue? This is great. This is saying yes. So expect harmony, expect peace, expect balance. Also, I love this for you guys. Expect a little magic. We have the Magique, okay? The Magique group here. Let me... Like I was saying, the Magique is a card that represents being able to bring things that you want into your life with a lot of ease, having the tools that you need in front of you to create the reality that you want, whether that is like having the skill set, having the intelligence, having the physical looks, having the talent, having the manifestation abilities to bring in the reality that you want, having the determination, the hard work, the ethics to bring in what you want. This is what that is representing, okay? It's representing you have all the ingredients to make your little soup, to make your little concoction. All you gotta do is mix, okay? You guys are attracting a lot to you. Now, for some of you, you're gonna take that literally. I want you guys to look at this broadly. What are you currently working on, group number 3? Where is your focus at right now, group number 3? Is your focus on your relationship? Is your focus on healing? Is your focus on friendships? Is your focus on education? Is it on money? Is it on success? Is it on perhaps your athletic abilities? Your musical aspirations? Your artistic aspirations? Where is your focus? Are you wanting to move? Are you wanting to travel? Are you wanting to have a baby? What are you wanting to do? This is very much feeling like a moth to flame. And usually when I see this card show up, it gives me more of an energy of like sparkles or like attraction, like, right? Like you're just bubbly and happy and things are naturally coming to you with ease. But I'm seeing this more so as you guys quite literally being a flame, and the moths are representing your desires, your dreams, your wishes, and it's like flowing to you. It's almost like it can't help but come into your direction. We have the Seeker of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So there is a breakthrough happening for you guys, group number 3. And there's also a lot of inquisitive energy showing up here with this Seeker of Swords. Let's go ahead and start our shuffle again. What can group 3 be expecting? Again, I do believe that the cards really want to relay to you that there is peace, there's harmony, there's balance coming into your life. If it's already in your life, it's continuing. So there's no fear to worry about the other shoe falling off or to worry about something bad suddenly happening, okay? You are safe. If things are fine, they will continue to be fine. If things have been chaotic, things are going to calm down and balance out, okay? For some of you, there may be an offer of love coming in. This could be somebody approaching you in regards to having a desire for a relationship, or this could be your current partner proposing, wanting to move in, depending on how old you are. Maybe they're giving you a promise ring. Not judging. Right? If you are of a certain age, that might be a little weird. This could be potentially you having a child with your partner. This is very much an offer of love coming in. For some of you, this could be friendship, right? Like somebody coming in and being like, hey, like, let's hang out. Let's be girlies. Let's go to lunch. Let's go get drinks. Let's do something cute together. An offer of love, okay? An offer of love is coming in, group number 3. So I love that for you guys. It could even be, you guys, you could be getting a new puppy. Maybe you're getting a kitten. Maybe you're getting a little mouse, okay? Cute stuff. Love is happening. Love that for you guys. We also have fast-paced, fast-moving energy, okay? So the rest of the year, group number 3, I do believe it's going to be moving by very zippity-doo-dah very quickly, okay? Very fast. It's giving me quick, speedy. All right. Can we Grand Cross Provoker, and we have Saturn. So again, those of you where crap has been difficult, if your life has been hard, I want you to know the lesson has been learned. You've taken what you need from this situation, and you are ready. You are ready to move on. You are ready to be blessed by Saturn, okay? You are ready to take your blessing, take your lesson, take your challenges, and turn it into gold, all right? We also have the 5th house of dating, pleasure, children, creativity, fun, play. That is this energy. So I do believe that the cards are essentially saying, like, things are going great. And if things have been crappy, things are about to get so much better. Like, that's quite literally what it seems like the cards are saying for you guys. And again, I don't know if some of you here are wanting children, but we have, again, the 5th house. It's talking about children. And play. And passion, having more fun, enjoying life a little bit more, being more creative, okay? So for those of you who are artists or for people who are creative, this is a good sign that your creations or your creative spirit is going to feel very full, very fed. You are going to have the ability to create with ease. I do believe there are some writers here, okay? Your writing is going to flow very easily. I do feel that as well. I don't know why, but there's some of you here who do something artistic, but it's like weird. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like a little weird. It's a little strange, it's a little different. That's going really well, okay? That seems like you are finding new inspiration, and it's not that it's going to be any less weird, but it's almost like your new inspiration to continue on your weird projects or your weird art, it feels reinvigorated and it feels like you're really excited about what you're creating. Okay, moving forward. Can I please get, we have arrival. So competition, perhaps healthy competition is taking place. Okay. A message is coming through for you guys. This could be a text. This could be a letter. This could be a phone call. I do think it's positive, like a positive phone call, a positive text message. We have a judge here. Making things official. We have religion, structure, discipline. Religion tends to, okay, I'm going to speak freely because I know the majority of you are girlies. For the men who are watching this, just plug your ears really quick. Religion tends to like boost up men and like put men into power and to be like, oh, men are like the leaders of this, men are the leaders of that, blah, 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 blah. It could be that you guys are starting to open your mind to perhaps the fact that like your specific religion doesn't resonate with you, or perhaps it's just like this seems a little questionable considering the fact that like A, B, and C. It could be that you guys are opening your mind to perhaps new ideas and new potential. And I don't want to offend or step on anybody's toes, but it seems to me, and the reason why I'm saying that is because his mind is open, right? And religion tends to be very, there are rules, there are boundaries, right? Or else it wouldn't be religion, it would be like a spiritual practice. So I'm seeing this perhaps as you knocking down certain previous boundaries that kept you confined, which is beautiful. Okay. Can I please, divine timing? I just feel like this is all good for you guys. Like, I feel like Spirit is essentially saying, group number 3, you did so good during that lesson and I'm so, so proud of you and things are about to get so incredible and beautiful and get excited. Woo! Like, I feel like that's essentially what this message is. Divine timing, okay? We have expression. Again, this is for those of you who are artists here. I do feel like your expression is going to come through with more ease. Can I please get choice. A choice. This isn't feeling, group number 3, like you guys are being presented with a choice, but it feels like you have choices. Like you have the freedom to choose. And I'm not sure if this is, again, like a deconstructing certain limiting beliefs that you may have previously had, but you're realizing, like, I have choice. Like, I have freedom. I have the ability to change this or to change that if I want to change it. And it feels very freeing, but it feels very freeing in like I feel at peace with the fact that I have choice. I don't think it's literally presenting itself as like you have 2 choices coming into your life and you're going to have to choose between this and that, the brunette and the blonde. Like, it doesn't feel like that. Okay, so, anyways, can I please have a beautiful message? I'm going to, joy, rejoice in the present. Okay, group 3, you guys are winning. Everything's going fantastic. Get excited. Good things are coming your way. Group number 3. I'm going to start shuffling a little bit out of order. I feel like I had a formula that I was doing for the other groups. I'm going to just pick around at some decks and see what comes up for you guys. Can I have... This is a love deck, so... love portion of this reading come through. Attraction. You are attracting the right person at the right time in your life. Divine timing. And I've already said this, a proposal is coming through for some of you. So a proposal, an offer, or a proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Love that. We also have individuality. Okay. Beware, this is the religion showing up again. Okay, individuality. Be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. Nobody owns you. Group 3, you are a free bird. Don't let anybody put you in a cage. That is that. Okay, moving forward. Can I have a message? Detours. Divine interventions, delays, and detours. I feel like this is something you guys were perhaps struggling with previously, dealing with detours, dealing with setbacks, dealing with delays, feeling stuck, feeling like, when are things going to finally pick up for me? This is telling me that you guys are in a position or entering into a position where things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. And again, it feels like your life is moving forward with more ease. Attract. Set your intentions high. Know you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. Set your intentions high. The universe would not tell you guys to set your intentions high if they did not plan to deliver, right? So, get excited, group 3. I'm going to pull from one more deck, and then I'm going to let you guys go because this is just a happy reading, and you guys should just be excited and get excited to receive your blessings. And we don't got much more to say on that. So, can I get one more? We have unconditional. I oftentimes do see this as like unconditional love. You guys are forging your own path. You're experiencing, or you have experienced, this inner growth and illumination. All right, group 3. You are lighting your way through darkness. I feel like for most of you, you have already experienced this inner growth and you are forging your own path with this hammer. You are creating your own path. So that is what I have for you guys. Group number 3, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. It feels like everything is, again, flowing to you with a lot of ease. And I am very excited for you. So that is all I have. Thank you so much, group 3. I'm sending you love. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And that is all I got. So, bye.